Welcome back to Welsh Miniature Board Gamer, and today we're going to have a look at something a little bit different for me. I've joined the Only Games crate from my mini factory. So this is a monthly subscription where they'll send you out two free miniatures, and you can have a quick preview at what they're going to look like. But you kind of get once a month, you get a nice sort of surprise, because I've been avoiding seeing what I'm getting, so I can get the full effect. So they come in these nice little cardboard boxes made to look like a crate, and so these are, for me, £18 a month. So that's with postage and VAT. So for other people it might cost less or more depending on what country you're from. So that's what it costs when you do add in the extras that you have to pay. Now that works out at £6 per miniature, which is quite a bit for me to spend. I don't usually spend that much on miniatures, but I'm willing to pay that little bit extra for having a bit of a surprise. So all these miniatures came to me in one piece, so if you see any broken parts here, it's purely me being too rough on them as I'm opening them. So I want to get this video up soon, so if you wanted to go and subscribe to this month's this month's subscription, you get a chance to. So first of all, we have this Chaos Warrior, and I think these three are actually from Knucklebone Miniatures, and they're really sort of old school design. And this Chaos Warrior is very sort of very old school looking, and it comes with a large base. But yeah, really cool looking miniatures, very sort of Blanchish, and they've got like those little extra pieces on the bottom of their feet to lift them above the stand, so that when you put your modelling texture down, etc., they're going to stand proud of the ground as opposed to being sinking into it. So yeah, I really like the look of it. They're all 3D printed on resin. I haven't got a resin printer, so I couldn't do it. And I was looking online, and I think they're about £5 each to buy the STLs, or £7 if you're going to buy them individually. So there you can see already I'll be saving money buying it through the subscription than if I was choosing for myself. But the difference is, of course, I would be able to choose which miniatures I'm getting. Excuse the horn outside. So yeah, this is a Bog Wraith, and it's really cool because you can see like little bits of the creature underneath sticking through. Really nice prints, very few supports that I can see on it, at least with my terrible eyesight, my old man eyes. But yeah, it looks really nice, and I think these are going to paint up really well. And if you stick with me to the end of the video, you'll see I painted how I painted them. So yeah, so far so good. I'm really enjoying the look of these miniatures, and I think for the price, they're really decent. So I really like this dude, this strange looking hermit like wizard. What I don't know if you can see, but on his actual cloak, there's actually like screaming faces on it, which are kind of disturbing and very dark. I like his sort of Herne the Hunter type look from sort of what was it called? Robin of Sherwood, the old TV series. It kind of looks a little bit sort of like him, apart from he didn't have screaming faces on his clothes, which, yeah, is rather disgusting. Yeah, so no, I'm really quite happy that I've ordered this. Now, for the price, I think it's a really good price for what you get, and I have got absolutely no qualms with saying I am going to be sticking with the subscription, at least for a while, and see what else I'm going to get. Now, up to you whether you think it's worth your money or not, but I have noticed that although you only meant to get 3 miniatures in each set, you do tend to get some extras, or at least I did. Now, I'm not going to review this or mention what extras I actually got, because I'm not sure or whether that was actually a mistake. I'm not really sure, so I'm not going to, comment on them. But, I will say that I did get extras. And that isn't because I'm a YouTuber, because, you've seen how few viewers I've actually got on YouTube, so it's not like they're doing me any favours. So you can have a quick look now at what they look like when they're painted up, and it'll give you a better idea rather than this grey plastic look. So here is the Chaos Warrior. I think he might have been called Colin with a K, you know, eviler. So yeah, I painted him up very sort of like the old Warhammer role-playing game, very much that sort of look. You know, it's very old school designs. But I think he takes paint really well. If you know, you see him, he looks really characterful, and I really like that. He doesn't look like the run-of-the-mill Chaos Warrior. He's a bit of a pudding, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so the next two miniatures of the crate that I painted up aren't finished yet, but I wanted to get this done before the end of the month so you get a chance to order it if you want to. So this is kind of the work in progress of the Bog Wraith, and as you can see, I've gone sort of for that sort of ethereal Night Stalker look if you're into Mantic, etc. Which, you know, I think it really suits it, and I think really does look really kind of nice, you know. I like the way that you can see its form sort of peeking through under its ethereal shape, and yeah, I think that a really nice looking miniature. I'm really quite happy with these, as I probably have repeated several times now. So finally we have the rather strange looking wizard dressed in Screaming Skull clothes. Now, like I said, this guy isn't quite finished yet, but he's done enough that you can kind of see the details on him, and I hope you can see that there are faces on his cloak, etc., which is kind of gross. Now, I wasn't quite sure whether to pick out each individual face or just, you know, leave it like that, like it's skin almost. But no, yeah, I'll have to and a bit more about it. But that's what you actually get, and that's what they look like once they've painted up. So, you know, it's up to you whether you want to back these people and subscribe. But I will be from now on, so you'll get to see their later crates. And I must say that there is a sci-fi one as well as this fantasy. So until next time, it's going to be goodbye from me, Welsh Miniature Board Gamer.